Day 2 of me doing this YouTube shit as a 33-year-old mother of 4 kids. I really almost didn't record today because I don't know. I'm like, I ain't got shit to talk about. But I literally said yesterday, even if I don't have nothing to talk about, I'm just gonna record. Because right now, the goal is just to get in the habit of recording every day. And I'm only posting it so I can have something to hold myself accountable to. You're contemplating that thing that you keep saying you're gonna do, but then you keep making excuses for why you didn't do it. Get off your fucking phone and go do it. Remember that commercial? He was like, you sit on your phone all day anyway. That's your problem. Whatever you're sitting on your phone all day doing it, you could literally be using that time to do the shit that you claim you don't have time for. Staying off my phone. Do you know how much shit I get done in a day? Seriously, why do you think I got time for these videos now? I got time, like everything that I felt like I didn't have the time for, I really do have the time for. I just was wasting so much of my time doing bullshit. I'm trying to be more productive. That's the goal. The goal is to be more productive, but not in a sense of running myself ragged. Because since forever now, I have been a go person, but it was never about me. And I'm realizing that shit is nothing but toxic productivity. Like, yeah, I'm being productive, but I'm really not doing anything that's making me feel good, or I'm not really doing anything that's, you know what I'm saying, that's just for me. So I watched a YouTube video. He was talking about, you know, how he doesn't have social media, and he made a comment about it to his friends about they're brainwashed by their social media or something. And his friend said that he has YouTube. Like, you spend just as much time on YouTube as we do on other social media platforms. So then I got to thinking, like, damn, I probably do too, actually. Like, I spend a lot of time on YouTube watching videos and listening to different, like, podcasts and stuff like that. But that's still me on my phone, you know? And that was the real goal. The real goal was for me to cut back being on my phone. And to cut back being on my phone, I thought, let me take away social media. And then social media, I took away social media, and then I started just talking on the phone more. Like, you're still on that phone. Now I'm off the phone, so now I'll be watching YouTube videos a lot. Like, it'd be like YouTube videos about good things, but at the same time, I'm still sitting down now watching a video. So I deleted the YouTube app, and boy, taking away my phone made me realize how much time I really have. Like, you don't think you have that much time. Take away your phone until like just noon, right? Like, purposely wake up early, wake up at like 6 a.m. and take away your phone, put it in a drawer somewhere, close it up till noon, just noon, and see how much shit you get accomplished. Okay? We have so much more time than we think we have. We just spend so much of it consuming nothingness. I consume a lot of positive information. Like, you know, I watch a lot of videos learning things, but I don't do shit with this information. Like, I'm currently not doing a goddamn thing with the information that I'm consuming from YouTube for hours of my day. So it's like, is that really being productive, or is that also wasting my time? You know what I mean? When I say productive, I want to be productive with myself. Like, I want to do more things for myself. I want to create a life that I actually enjoy living, instead of one that is just, I'm just showing up because I got to. You know what I mean? Like, what else would I be doing besides living my fucking life? I currently have the life that I prayed for at one point in time. Like, I even made a video. Like, when I first moved to Peoria, I was living in my brother's basement with 4 goddamn kids, and it was not a basement that you live in, okay? Like, for anyone. And it was very stressful, to say the least, and it was very depressing. Oh my God, it was so depressing. It was so fucking sad. But the house that I live in right now, I always catch myself getting in my feelings about it, because I'm like, this house is just too small for us. But when I was living in that basement, I prayed for that house. Like, I'm like, listen, God, I don't even care give me a 1-bedroom, because it was so hard for me to find a place to live, because nobody was trying to take my income as income. Like, they wasn't taking me seriously as income, because I didn't have like a 9 to 5. I didn't have like a check stub. I was praying, like, just get me anything. Just get me out this basement, okay? I'll figure out everything else later, but right now, just get me out of here. And then, yeah. And then now I have that now, you know? And then I ended up having to go back to working a regular 9 to 5 or whatever at a point in time. And that shit was horrible. I'm the only woman, I'm the only black person. Every day they had me fucked up. I kid you not, it was some shit. I'm just like, you can't make this shit up. Like, you cannot make this shit up. So it was bad, and I hated going there. I prayed to not have to work a 9 to 5 and still be able to pay my bills. And I have that. I don't have no extra money. Like, all that extra shit is gone. I'm realizing a car note really is a luxury. But what I need, we need a roof over our head, food on the table, and clean clothes and the lights, all that. We have that without me having to work a 9 to 5. So it's like, I'm in the position that I literally prayed for. I think I've been in my house now for 2 or 3 years. But yeah, so it's like, look how easily you forget about that though, you know? I want to show my gratitude by doing what I said I would do if I lived the lifestyle that I'm currently living right now. I always said if I had it so I did not have to work, but yet the bills were getting paid, right? Like, I didn't have to go to a 9 to 5 every single day, and yet I somehow made enough money that all the bills get paid. Like, there's enough income that the bills are getting paid. I would be able to like relax, be more present, be more like calm, because shit really isn't that bad. Shit really is pretty good. Here's the thing. This is just a random. So I had this box of journals. It goes all the way back to when I was 14. I am now 33. I will be 34 next month in October. So that is almost 20 years of journaling. And so I'm telling my therapist about this, and I'm in my feelings about this because I feel some type of way, because I'm telling her, like, you know, I'm the same person. Like, I'm still this 14-year-old girl. I'm having the same exact conversation. Everything is all about me trying to be more mindful, me trying to be more focused on things that I feel like I need to be focused on. Like, bro, you're 15 years old, 16 years old, talking about focusing on some things you need to be focused on. What I meant by that then was the same thing I mean by it now when I say focus on things. Be more in the present moment, you know? So it's just like, so I'm telling my therapist this, like, but I'm feeling some type of way about it, because it's just like, I still haven't succeeded at this. Like, you know, like, I'm still now 33 years old, still trying to cut things out of my life so I can focus more on what I need to focus on. Or I'm trying to implement new habits, and I'm trying to change bad habits. Like, I'm still doing this whole, like, getting my shit together or whatever. Yeah, she laughed. She laughed though. I was like, that's funny to you? But yeah, she laughed, and she's like, you know, I don't know why we have this idea that we just change so much. Like, you are who you are. Like, yeah, that's who you are. Like, you know, you're gonna dress it up differently. Like, it's gonna present itself differently throughout your life. But at the end of the day, like, who we are to our core is usually who we are. And not to say, like, nothing about you ever changes or nothing like that or whatever. But as far as me being a person who wants to be more mindful and be more present and be more aware and, you know, be better in areas that I know I can be better in, I probably always am going to be that person. Like, that part will probably never change. Like, what I'm working on and what I'm doing and how that looks, of course, is going to look different. But I'm probably never going to not be like that. I was reading it like, you know, I've been a hot ass mess my whole life. That's how I was reading it. Last time I felt genuinely happy and like really like calm and at peace and just good, just overall really, really good, like that down to your soul type of good, was when I didn't have no social media. The kids was gone for the summer. My money was good. I was focusing on business. I was focusing on myself. Like, I was focusing on all the things that made me feel good every single day. That I was focusing on the things that gave me the energy every day to be able to tackle all the things that I wanted to accomplish in a day. That is, but yeah. But I didn't have that phone obsession. I did not have that phone obsession then. I did not. So yeah, so now it's like, okay, I'm realizing like there's an obsession here with this phone. There's a little addiction there with that phone. And I don't know if people know, but a trauma response is addiction. And a lot of people think addiction is just substance. This phone addiction is real. I don't care what nobody says. We're not even going to say it's like a social media thing. Like, I don't know what y'all addicted to on that phone. Everybody got addicted. I knew I was addicted to my phone when I started scrolling my email. Okay? I'm scrolling my email. Like, why are you in here? But I like being off social media though. I like being off social media because it does make me realize how much time we actually have in a day. Like, you don't think 24 hours is that long until you get rid of that phone. I kid you not. Get rid of the phone on a kid-free weekend. Yeah, Yeah, people love screaming like, I love being by myself, I love being alone, but they don't realize like, yeah, you mean that physically. When you got that phone in your hand 24/7, you're not alone. You're not by yourself. You just are physically by yourself. Like, but you're constantly consuming, you're constantly distracting yourself, you know, from yourself, like just from being in the present moment. Since I let go of social media, like being on social media a lot, I just picked up YouTube. Like, then I was always on YouTube. And then my problem is, I think because I'm watching YouTube on things that's good for me, right? Like, I'm learning something, I'm doing some type of research, I'm watching a cooking video, like, you know, whatever. Like, I'm consuming something that's positive. So I felt like it was still fine, it was still good. But this past weekend, when I deleted the YouTube app, oh my gosh. And my Wi-Fi is currently off, and I'm gonna leave it off. I told the kids I'm doing a social experiment, but I really just can't pay the bill right now. We ain't gonna talk about that. The kids were gone for the weekend. I deleted the YouTube app. It made me remember how much time we actually have in a day. Like, I recall one day telling the kids, like, I don't have time for shit to the point, I don't even have time for a mental breakdown. But now, I literally had a mental breakdown this morning. Can't even tell, you know, that was so long ago. That was so long ago. There's so much time in 24 hours, okay? If you want to pity yourself for a fucking whole hour and boo-hoo it out for an hour, try it if you want to. Just do it. Take away your phone, take away everything, take away music too, because you don't need all that. It's being dramatic now. Go get in the shower. Boo-hoo it out. I'm telling you, you're gonna get it all out, and a couple of minutes is gonna go by, and you're just gonna feel better. I kid you not, you're just gonna feel better. All right, just let it out. Just let it out. If I'm being honest though, it's being off of social media, and it's not dating, not dealing with any man in any type of way except for them lonely nights when I'm ovulating. But anyways, taking away social media and taking away men. Yeah, I didn't stop men on purpose. Like, that's another thing. It was a point in time where I really was like trying to genuinely, you know, be celibate, not talk to men. But now it's just, I truly am a homebody, so I don't go anywhere. So it really is hard for me to meet people this way without social media. But at the same time, everybody I met on social media, no. The next man I date, I want to meet him in real life. I don't care. If that means it's 2 years from now because I don't go nowhere, oh well, it is what it is. I said it's getting rid of men and social media together because that was my biggest energy. Like, that was where all my energy was going. That was where all my energy was going, to the internet or to men, somehow, some way. If I wasn't like literally dealing with them, then I was talking about them. If I wasn't talking about them, I was watching something pertaining to them, or you know what I mean? Like, it was just a lot of wasted energy going there. So it's like, a lot of times when we say I don't have the time, sometimes you just mean you don't got the energy. I used social media for so much good stuff when it came to my business. Like, that's literally how I started my business. Like, that is how I blew up. That's how I started making the money I was making. Like, was literally social media. So I love social media. Like, that's the thing about it. Like, I'm not one of those, oh, I hate social media. I love social media. That's the problem though. I love it a little too much. I really just have no discipline, clearly. Maybe I just need to go so long without it all, because with me being without it, it's not being off of social media. That's the thing. Because like, okay, like the last time I was off of social media for that year, I put in place instead, my focus was on my baby daddy. If I'm being honest, like, I took away social media and all the energy I was putting into social media, and I literally started putting it into my baby daddy in like the worst and the best of the ways. We created a relationship and broke up all within that year. It was horrible. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I don't have that relationship there now. I don't have that family. I don't have no tie to a person outside of my kids, right? Which I've always had that, so that's not a big deal. So it's like, now it's just like me and the kids. Like, now I have all this extra energy and I have all this extra time, because again, there's so much time in a day that I could do so much. I really can. Like, I feel like I could solve so many problems, and I could just, I don't know, I could accomplish so much stuff now. But I'm creating a life that I enjoy living. So it's like, I need that balance of like productivity with the house, quality time with the kids, And I need care for myself. I need time for myself. I need something going towards my personal goals. I need something going to, like I can do a little bit of everything now. Oh, and it feels so goddamn good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good. I feel fucking untouchable. Like I feel like everything is, I just feel like everything is just good. I feel like everything is just really good. And again, keep in mind, I literally cried in the shower this morning. Do you know how much shit I get done by 11 a.m.? Oh, I wish people would just try it. Just try it. Just get up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. Do it when you don't got no kids. And then put your phone in your top drawer or something until noon. Just do it until noon. And just see, like, when you realize about how much time you really have, you start, like, seeing shit to be so small. Like, all the issues, all the things that I feel some type of way about, is like, they're really so minute, Like, they really don't matter. They don't matter right now in this moment. That's another thing. Like, I love about being in the present moment because it's like, okay, let's say I could get a disconnection notice in the mail today for something that's due in 3-4 days. I don't have the money for. And I could break down, I could be stressed about it, I could cry about it, I could whatever. Or once I have that thought, I have no solution for this right now. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna leave it be. I'm really gonna go smoke my weed if I'm being honest. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go smoke my fucking weed and I'm gonna just not worry about it because me worrying about it ain't gonna pay the bill. I have to tell myself, in this moment, whatever it is on. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, it's connected right now. So that's all that matters. I can't worry about some shit 3 to 4 days from now because it's not 3 to 4 days from now right now. And I got shit I need to be worried about in this moment. So I'm gonna just worry about this moment right now. This moment, I need to smoke my weed, and I'm gonna go do that. I'll leave it be, and I don't know. Shit happens 3 to 4 days. That shit gets paid though. I tell you that. Even though the Wi-Fi is off right now, and that when I realized my Wi-Fi is off, cause like I haven't had a bill be disconnected, and like I can't go pay it. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like sometimes I don't know why I'm like this, but I don't like taking money out the bank. I don't like taking money out the bank to pay stuff because it's like I'm gonna have less money. So sometimes I just don't worry about it, and then I forget to worry about it, and then it'll get disconnected, and then I could I just go pay it the same day, and it'll be right back on, no problem. Like that. Now that happens. I ain't gonna lie, that happens. I've had those moments, but for something to be disconnected, and I am not about to go pay it right now because I really don't got the money for that. So I was in my head about it, like, damn, like you really are a bum ass bitch. Like, what is wrong with you? We don't have Wi-Fi, like. And then I had to remind myself, like, first of all, pipe down when you talk to me. Don't talk to me like that, all right? Do we got water? Do we got lights? Do we got food in our refrigerator? All right, then, shut the fuck up. Like, my ego has to check me, or I have to check my ego. I don't really know who's running shit at this point, but when I get to, like, trying to shame myself for something, I have to remember, like, my flex is a clean home and food in the refrigerator every single day. Them kids got that, okay? That's the thing that I didn't grow up with, and that's the thing that I swore that my kids will always have. A clean home and food in the house. Not to say it's always clean, okay? But for the majority, for 4 kids, our house is fucking clean. But anyways, I got in my head about it, and then I had to check myself about it. But the Wi-Fi being off made me tell myself, okay, so Monday through Friday, you need to be going to the library and using their Wi-Fi so you can do your business. So it's like that forces me to get out the house now. Like, not only do I have to get out the house, I have to actually get dressed and put clothes on and take my head wrap off for the day. But yeah, so it's like, actually the library has a nice little scenery. We could also, while we're there, record videos. So everything really does happen for a fucking reason. So eliminating the thing that I was giving so much of my time to, which is my phone. So for me, it's like I have to go under my rock, which is I just don't talk to people on the phone. Like, you can text me, we can text, but I don't want to talk on the phone. I promise you, just living my day-to-day life, everything is fine, everything's okay. Like, oh my god, I don't know, it's just so freeing this way. Like, it really is. Like, not only is it freeing because I'm not holding myself to unrealistic expectations put on myself by me from the internet. I don't know, I feel like I'm constantly supposed to be doing something, like, oh, you don't work a 9 to 5, you need to be always be doing something. Like, I can't rest, I can't relax, I can't do shit for myself. Like, I can't breathe with all that. But I get that from the internet though. I really do get that from the internet. Hell, let the internet tell it. If you're broke, you can't even laugh. Like, Jesus. Like, that doesn't work for me. You get what I mean? Like, I laugh at everything and I'm fucking broke. So that doesn't work for me. So yeah, I have to get the fuck off the internet, all right? I have to get off the internet. And it really is freeing. Like, getting off my phone, though. Because it's not just the internet for me. It's just constantly distracting myself from stuff. Like, it's freeing. It's so freeing to be literally living in the present moment. Like, it really is. You just gotta get that phone. It's that phone. I'm telling you, every day, get up at 6 a.m. Put your phone in your drawer until noon. All right, if those times don't work for you, find other times that do, but put your fucking phone away for just a certain amount of time. A decent amount of time, though. 6 hours, that's like a whole day. In 6 hours, you can do something for your mental, you can do something for your spirit, you can do something for your physical, and you could do something relaxing, and you can do something fun. Like, you know what you can do in 6 hours? And you can even clean something. You know, 6 hours, like, come on, 6 hours is a long time. Take 6 hours away from your phone if you don't believe me. You're sitting around on your phone all day anyhow. Okay, let me go. Let me go get my kids from school and stop playing in these people's yard. All right? Do some shit productive today. Real productive.